Opening inventory of raw materials 12,980. Purchases of raw materials 186,500. Carriage in words 1,610. Less closing inventory of raw materials 19,170. Now let's find the cost of raw materials consumed, which should be 181,920. Now the direct expenses or royalties 12,000. Direct wages 95,600. You can find this under wages paid production 95,600. Now let's add up the cost of raw materials consumed, royalties and direct wages in order to find prime cost, which is 289,520. Now let's add all the overheads. Factory electricity 15,000. 70% should be transferred to factory, which is 10,500. Factory rent. So you should be able to find factory rent over here, which is 12,400. There is other receivable, and then you have factory rent paid 69,800. So since there is another receivable, that means it's an advance payment. So from 69,800 you deduct 12,400, which should give 57,400. Supervisor wages, factory supervisor wages 37,400. And then you can see there is an adjustment for factory supervisor, other payables 350, which is an accrual. You add up to 37,400, which gives 37,750. Depreciation of machinery 206,500 is the cost, and it's straight line, it's reducing line method, therefore 81,000 you deduct, find net book value. 20% should give 25,100. Factory insurance, you can see 8,000, and the 70% to manufacturing, which should give an answer of 5,600. Now let's add up all the overheads, which totals to 136,350. Opening inventory of work in progress, you add 12,340, less inventory of work in progress 11,170. Find the net work in progress, which is a positive figure 1,170. Now let's add up prime cost, the total overheads, and the net work in progress in order to find the production cost, which is 427,040. Now you transfer this production cost to income statement. The first information in the income statement is revenue 827,500. Sales returns, there isn't any, so the net revenue should be the same as revenue 827,500. Cost of sales, the opening inventory of finished goods 20,100. Production cost, which you derive from the manufacturing account, 427,040. Closing inventory of finished goods 37,800. Now let's find the cost of sales, 409,340. It should be within brackets. Now from net revenue, deduct cost of sales 409,340 in order to find the gross profit, which should be 418,160. If there are any other income you add up, in this question you don't have any. Less expenses, carriage outwards 2,390. Office electricity 30% of office electricity 15,000 into, you find 30% for admin 4,500, and then office insurance 8,000, and the 30% of insurance should give 2,400. Office wages administrative 21,500. Add up all the expenses, deduct it from the gross profit 30,790. Therefore now you can find the profit for the year which should be 387,370. Now, we had prepared a manufacturing account. We found the production cost. From there, we transfer the production cost to the income statement and we complete the income statement, finding the gross profit followed by the profit for the year.